Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and we're back in Skyrim, and I've got a bunch of mods for you. I realize it's been a long time since I've done a Skyrim mod video. It's probably been at least a year. I really fell off the bandwagon. Now, we're going to start this off with the Majoras Mask mod. Now, it kind of hangs off the front of my face, but I think that's due to the armor I'm wearing. Doesn't matter. Now you can either craft this, and it'll be located under like the jewelry category, or you can go pick one up. Well, I want to say for free, but it's not quite for free, because it's inside the Breeze home. So if you don't own the house, you'd have to purchase the house just to get to it. But it's just sitting there on the table. One cool thing you can do is you can upgrade the mask, which is super cool. Let's move on to the armor I was wearing. It's the Dark Souls Armor Ports Black Knight. Yes, Black Knight armor. It's exactly what you were wanting. Maybe. I don't know. Now you'll find it in this barrel behind the companions. And I know it's not in there right now, but that's because I'm wearing it. That's why it's not there. Now, you'll get a better look at it in this video. Now I'm going to show off the Highlander Katanas. Now there's 5 of them. Really there's 2, but there's a 2-handed, a 1-handed, and then there's also a short sword variant of one of them. And honestly, it's pretty freaking cool. I'm surprised it's taken this long to get some freaking Highlander mods. Then again, to be fair, I haven't been doing these in almost a year. God knows how long they've been around. Either way, super cool. It's glad I stumbled upon that. Now, I will say, you go around killing people, you gotta scream, "There can be only one!" Yeah. I wonder how many of you even get that. Now, onto some music. We have the classic Zelda music for Skyrim mod. And this mod's going to replace almost all the music in the game with music from Zelda. I'm talking A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. There's even some Twilight Princess. Overall, it's pretty cool. It even plays the music in the main menu, and when you're looking at different mods, it just plays it. So, super happy about that. And if you got some of the other Zelda mods and you're missing this one, definitely going to want it. So let's move on. You got your jams. You're probably going to need a place to live. Why not live like a hobbit in a hobbit hole? This mod's called Hobbiton by Ozymandias. Kind of kills me when people put by so-and-so in the name of the mod, just because when I put the info in the description, I then have it say Hobbiton by Ozymandias by Ozymandias. It just looks stupid. Either way, though, as for the house, it doesn't look stupid. It looks really cool. I gotta say, it's a perfect house for a wood elf. And if this house was sized appropriately, you'd probably be the only people that could live in it. Good old midget wood elves. This cozy little hobbit hole features almost everything you could possibly want. Except strippers. There's no strippers. I'm sorry, guys. No strippers in the hobbit hole. Just gonna have to get over it. And I'm sure you will. Now, I will say, this house is pretty cool because it does feature all the crafting stations you could possibly want. And it is fully decorated. However, there is a downside to that. Almost everything in this building is decorative only. So if you see money on the table, you can't pick it up. It's like a thief's nightmare in here. You want to steal something, you're like, oh, look at all this cool stuff. I'm going to steal everything. Only to discover that it's all been super glued to the tables, and you're not getting away with anything. It's really depressing. But you know what? I'm going to let it slide because it's a hobbit hole, and that's cool enough. However, it does have some texture and lighting issues. I did see a texture overlay in one area, and this little lighting bug right here. Apparently, I've got a clapper candle. Clap on, clap off. Okay, maybe that's not what that is. It's kind of distracting. Overall, though, it is pretty cool. And it's a free house. And it features this weird, creepy little crow. I'm going to name him Crowsby, just because I can't think of anything else right now. Let's move on. Next up, we have the Jawa Follower mod. And if for some reason you don't know what a Jawa is, it's from Star Wars. And it looks like this. It's pretty cool, though, because it even has the same type of dialogue. Well, maybe the part that I'm reading isn't the same, but it sounds like a Jawa, and that's all that matters. Now, when you meet him, he's going to send you on a mission. A really easy mission. The Jawa just wants you to steal something for him. That's my kind of Jawa. Thank God he's not sending you to the Hobbit hole, or you'd never be able to get him on your team. Now you return back with a stolen item for him, and he'll be super excited. And then he can join you on your epic adventures. I will say, after watching him fight, I am kind of jealous. Rather than having a Jawa as my follower, I want to be the Jawa. I want to be the little midget guy running around, beating the crap out of wolves. And it's so adorable. Look at it. I mean, who wouldn't want a Jawa as a follower? Look at him. Okay, maybe you don't want that. I've got another one for you. How about the Snippy droid follower? This is another Star Wars follower for you. You're going to get this little controller. It's in your weapons. You just got to pull it out. And when you use it, it will summon him. Oh, sorry, my nose itched. Now, you can go up and you can talk to him and get him to follow you. Though, it is kind of annoying because for some reason it wants to look too far down to where you're not even really looking at him. I'd say you're looking at his feet, but he has no feet. I guess it can't hurt his feelings, but maybe it could. Maybe Snippy's an amputee. Anyways, cool thing you can do is you can take control of him. And honestly, who wouldn't want to take control of a Dwemer BB-8? He does feature several cool things, like being able to scan for life. I'm going to say, oh man, I want to say life signs, and then it sounds like Star Trek, and it ruins the whole Star Wars vibe. Also, I say cool way too much. So he's got a radical light. Yeah, it's a light. There's nothing super special about it. But his next ability is gnarly. Yeah, see, I'm diversifying my words. What? This ability just scares the crap out of everybody. I mean, even the guards are running away from me. Or at least they were until I found these guards, and they were not happy. Now, one thing to note about Snippy is he can't attack. However, if anybody attacks him, they get hurt. And those guards learn a valuable life lesson today. Don't mess with my droid. It will beat the crap out of you without beating the crap out of you. Overall, hopefully there's been at least one mod in here that you didn't know about before. You'll find additional mod info down in the video description. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.